Hey guys, welcome back to my channel FoodishBeauty. If you're new, my name is TJ and my channel is about beauty, quite a lot of beauty, with a dash of food, travel and fashion thrown in every now and then. So if you like the sound of that, then please make sure you click that subscribe button and you would absolutely make my day. Now today's video is going to be a huge gigantor beauty haul. I have been buying quite a lot of beauty products because of all the holiday launches, and because I've had a 2 weeks break, there's been quite a big accumulation of makeup around here. So the first few items are definitely from Colourpop, since I only just done a tutorial on this eye look right here, and using all of the Colourpop holiday collection eyeshadows. I bought their holiday collection, of course, and I think they sent me the wrong album cover, because on the website the Never Not Chilling eyeshadow album seemed to have a different lid. So this is what they look like right here, and you just have a really good selection of eyeshadows. All of these are now, by the way, available in single pan forms, so I would definitely check out these eyeshadows. They're just so pigmented. I also purchased the To and From Lippy Sticks album. In here you have 6 lippy sticks and they are all very holiday friendly shades. There is a beautiful hot red in here, as well as a couple of dark vampy shades and a few mid-tone nudes in here. Just there is something in here for everyone or every occasion, and that's why I bought these, as well as the fact that they are all in the matte or matte X formula, which is my favourite from Colourpop. The eyeshadows and lippy sticks in these 2 albums also have quite special holiday packaging, in the fact that they have black rims and black kind of lids on the eyeshadows and lippy sticks, and that kind of goes hand in hand with the packaging of their recently released holiday shades in the ultra matte and ultra satin formula. I bought 4 single ones here, and they're in the shade Perky, Wink, Wild Nothing and Bijou. Out of all of these, Wild Nothing is definitely my absolute fave. It's the shade I wore in my last tutorial in the holiday glam video, and it's just the right amount of berry and plum and brown all rolled together. Some more liquid lipsticks now from Colourpop. I bought the Blues Baby liquid lipstick collection, and you have 5 full-size liquid lipsticks in here. I believe they're all ultra matte. You get the shades Mink, Smitten, Playdate, Avenue and Notion. Again, all of these shades are so holiday winter appropriate. I think I will be wearing all of these shades well into kind of February, March time. Just a few more liquid lipsticks from Colourpop, I promise. And here they are. These are the nude, peachy nude shades that they launched towards the end of November, beginning of December, I believe. And I have the shades Autocorrect, Airplane Mode and Speed Dial. These are all ultra matte formulas. They have another couple in the collection that had the ultra satin formula, which are similar to these shades. I chose to go with the ultra mattes because they do dry down ultra matte. You do have that choice there. Now moving on to Tarte, they recently had a friends and family 25% off entire site sale, so of course I jumped on the bandwagon and picked up something that I've wanted all along ever since my Canadian trip. I swatched this palette in a Sephora and I fell in love with it. Of course it was out of stock, but thankfully Tarte brought this palette back just before the sale went up. I'm so happy I picked it up because it is just a stunning palette. I love how versatile it is. You have a bronzer, a blush, as well as a highlight in here. The highlight is blinding. It is what I'm using on the tops of my cheeks right now, and I used it in my last tutorial. It really is a complete and very convenient palette. And this, I forgot to mention, is the Tarte Swamp Queen palette. Last time I checked, it is still in stock on Tarte's website and I highly recommend. From the sale, I also picked up the Tarte CC Under Eye Corrector in the shade Light Medium. I hear a lot of my favourite YouTubers talk about this, so I just really wanted to pick it up and see what the hype is all about. I have had a little use out of it, as you can see, and I quite like it. The very last couple of things I picked up from Tarte was these quick dry lip paints, their new formula in the shade Sis and Killing It. I have to say the swatches of these two colours on their website looked very different, but in real life these two colours are actually very similar, so you only really need one. Sis is definitely more of a brownie or terracotta one out of the two, when Killing It is slightly more on the redder side. The formula of these definitely dry down really quickly and very, very matte and non-budging, compared to their old creamy mousse formula that doesn't dry down at all. I much prefer this formula, but it is drying. Moving on to Kylie Cosmetics, she had a huge launch for the holiday season. Of course, I had to pick up just a few things, and the first thing I picked up is this lip gloss and liquid lipstick collection set, shall I say. You have two lip glosses in here, they're called Cupid and Noel, and then you get two liquid lipsticks in here called Angel and Blitzen. To be honest, I bought this entire kit for the shade Blitzen. If you follow me on Snapchat, I do apologise, you probably will have heard all of this before. But Blitzen is slightly patchy. Not as patchy as Spice, but if you don't apply it correctly and you go over it too many times, it will be patchy. But Angel is a lovely warm nude, and these glosses I haven't tried out yet because I'm not a gloss person at all, so I might have to set them aside for a future giveaway. Next up from Kylie is a highly reflective tree ornament, and it is a special edition, holiday special edition lip kit, and this is the shade Merry, and it's just a very kind of classic red, and it applies really well. It comes with a lip pencil, so I do like this. Next Christmas tree ornament from Kylie Cosmetics is this metallic liquid lipstick in the shade Dancer. I absolutely adore this shade. It actually reminds me Three-Way from Colourpop, and the formula is really similar because they don't dry down bone dry matte like Jouer's metallic liquid lipsticks, so they do have that slight satin finish, which I don't mind. You know, as a liquid lipstick topper, it's not a bad trait at all, and it's just a really beautiful shimmery burgundy shade. Also from the holiday collection, I picked up the cream shadow camo. I think she launched at the same time a gold one as well as a plummy one, but this metallic olive was the one that really grabbed my attention. I can't resist a good shimmery olive. I've used it once or twice since, and I love the formula. It's quite pigmented and it's really easy to work with. However, it does crease without a primer on my hooded lids, so if you have hooded lids, I would suggest to wear it with a primer and also set it down with a similar shade eyeshadow. Last but not least from the Kylie Cosmetics holiday launch, I had to pick up the special edition palette, of course. It's again highly reflective, I do apologise, and this is what it looks like inside. It's a beautiful cool toned palette. I would say this is quite a unique palette. I don't have anything in my collection that looks quite like this selection of colour, and I do love it. I really hope I'm not rushing through all of these too quickly, just because I don't want this video to be 150 years long. But if you want to see a detailed review, swatch or tutorial video on any of these things mentioned, then just leave me a comment below or give this video a thumbs up and let me know. I'll always reply. Bringing you back to liquid lipsticks again. Now, Ofra is definitely one of my favourite liquid lipstick brands, and during the Black Friday Cyber Monday sale, they had a 50% off entire site deal. Of course, I couldn't let it go. I did get some shades that I always had my eyes on. The first three shades came in a trio. I'm sorry I threw away the packaging because I hadn't planned to film this video. They came in the shade Cape Town, Tuscany and Bordeaux, and they are all really winter friendly shades. I absolutely love them. I also bought the shade Napa Valley, which is a beautiful metallic deep plum. I also picked up their matte black shade, the Bronx. I don't have any matte black in my collection. Shock horror, I know. So of course I had to buy it from Ofra because it's such an amazing formula. And the last shade I picked up is Miami Fever. This is a beautiful terracotta shade. I was worried when it first launched last year that it was going to be too orange for my skin tone, but I'm happy to report there is enough brown and red in here to make it more wearable than just a straight up orange. And the last thing I picked up from Ofra is their Beverly Hills highlighter. I absolutely adore this highlighter. I've been wanting it for the longest time, and I knew they were going to have a sale on, and I just pounced on it straight away. Because it's a color wheel of highlighters, you can definitely customize your highlighter shade according to the season, and I just think it's so versatile in such a small package. That's why I picked it up, and super intense, very highly pigmented. Our penultimate item, we're nearly there, I promise. And thank you if you're still here. This item is from Coloured Rain. Now, Coloured Rain is quite an indie brand, or Instagram brand, if you can call it that, which was previously really hard to get hold of in the UK, but Beauty Bay recently started to stock them, and just in good time as well, because they launched an amazing eyeshadow palette, and the palette in question is Queen of Hearts eyeshadow palette from Coloured Rain. It is so stunning. If you follow me on Instagram story or Snapchat, you will have seen a slow-mo review video of this palette. It's just so stunning. It has a beautiful collection of mattes and shimmers are so pigmented, the pigmentation can go on and on forever. So if you want to see a review of this palette or a tutorial using this palette, then please don't forget to leave me a comment below. I can definitely do that. Now, the very last group of Christmas beauty items I bought was from Jeffree Star, and once again Beauty Bay came to my aid, and I was able to get all of these from Beauty Bay, 3 of which are from his latest holiday collection, and they're the shades Pumpkin Pie, Designer Blood and Sagittarius. Designer Blood is what I'm wearing on my lips right now. It's a really beautiful deep red without being too berry toned or too orange. So from the regular collection I picked up the shade Gemini and Leo. They look quite similar in the tube, but once swatched, they do look very different. Leo is much more brown and Gemini is very much on the rosy side. So that rounds up this Christmas huge beauty haul. I hope you really enjoyed it, and thank you so much. If you're still watching this, you're an absolute star. Moving on to question of the day very swiftly. Seeing it's Christmas and all, I just really want to know, what is your favourite thing that you got this Christmas, or a present you got for someone else this Christmas? Thank you so much guys for watching this video. I really do appreciate it, and I always love to hear from you guys. So don't forget to comment down below and answer the question of the day. I truly wish you all a very happy Christmas and a fantastic 2017. Thank you so much for sticking with me all this time throughout 2016 and the years before. If you've been here all that time, thank you for nearly 7,000 of you guys. Your support amazes me each and every day. Your kindness, your kind words, your messages, everything. Okay, before this gets too cringy, I'm gonna go. Don't forget to find me on all of the social media platforms under the name FoodishBeauty, so we can chat a little further about beauty, travel, fashion and food. Thank you once again for watching. Take care my friends, and I'll see you next time. Bye.